You are listening to I Am Refocused Radio with your host, Shamaya Reed. This show is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. And now, here's your host, Shamaya Reed.
Hey, welcome to I Am Refocused Radio, man. We are here once again, and today we have another special guest. We're going to be talking to Ashley Willcott. She is a former judge, trial lawyer, and mediator. Also hosts Court TV's live coverage weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to be talking about a very hot topic today, and that is what she is covering on Johnny Depp and Amber Heard defamation trial. I want to say good morning to you, Ashley. How are you doing?
Good morning. Thanks for having me. I have to just do a shout out to San Antonio. I am a Texas girl, so near and dear to my heart.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. And what you do covering with Court TV as an anchor, man, what is so many takes that we can talk about, but what are you learning from this very explosive case?
Explosive case. That's exactly what we're learning. I think when this first started, remember, it's a civil case. So Johnny Depp, is suing Amber Heard for defamation and vice versa. It's not a criminal trial. And I don't know, Court TV cameras are in the courtroom. We are covering it every single day, bringing all the testimony. I don't think anyone could predict the explosiveness of this trial. Talk about a behind the door look at an A-lister in Hollywood and all the sordid details that are getting presented in court. Pretty shocking, really.
For Pirates of the Caribbean star, he's suing her for $50 million over her 2018 Washington Post article detailing her experience with domestic violence and being a survivor of that. But Heard is also countersuing for $100 million for claiming Depp and his legal team defaming her, calling her allegations false. With all the explosiveness of different moments within the case, what sticks out to you?
Well, let me, I love your summary you just provided, and I just want to add to that. Legally, there are three things that each has to prove. One is that the other one lied about them, and two, it hurt their career reputation. And then the third thing is that there was actual malice. And so keeping that in mind as we're watching this testimony, the thing that really sticks out to me is the actual testimony of Johnny Depp in his case and Amber Heard on her case, and the response to that and the number of people watching. And think about, is this jury going to find Amber Heard credible and authentic and believable? And I think that's what this trial is going to boil down to. Does the jury believe Johnny Depp? With the opinion of those watching, public opinion is that Johnny Depp was authentic, credible, believable. He's the victim. And then the court of public opinion has said as to Amber Heard testifying, she's not authentic. She's not believable. She doesn't even admit, yes, I drank this. Yes, I did this drug. Yes, we got in a fight. Instead, she was very stoic in reciting what happened. Some believe she tried to force tears. And so for me, the standout is you've got these two individuals who have testified. Which one is the jury going to believe?
And when you cover cases like this, we know social media can get very active. What are some things people should be careful about when they're watching stuff on social media versus what's actually going on with coverage?
What a great question. I'm a former judge. Part of the reason I love being an anchor on Court TV is because I'm a trial nerd. And here's what happens. We get caught up in social media on what we think and our opinions. That's fantastic. But you always have to keep in mind that that doesn't mean that's what the law provides. That doesn't mean that's what the evidence was. That doesn't mean that's how it really works inside of a courtroom. So you always have to be cautious to understand how it works, how evidence is presented, what they're able to say, what they're not able to say, so that you can think this is what the jury can consider, not all this other stuff that everybody might want to bring up or talk about. And it's what the jury has before them. And so it's a very different thing to say, this is what's presented to the jury in the lawsuit versus all of the other things people think or assume about evidence, about trials, about lawyers, about, A-listers.
Once again, we're talking to Court TV anchor Ashley Willcott on the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard defamation trial. And when you look at similar cases, because you cover high-profile cases, what sticks out differently from this one, from previous cases that in trials that you have covered on Court TV?
That's a really great question. Let me suggest that the magnitude of this, I would probably compare to the O.J. Simpson trial years ago. And that was a criminal trial, so very different criminal charges versus this is a civil lawsuit where they're just suing each other. But the magnitude of it, the amount of messiness in terms of the evidence and what's coming out during the course of the proceedings, that would be the best comparison I have. And think about how many years ago that was. So my point is the magnitude of this case, I think, has really been a little surprising to everyone because Johnny Depp, who knew he had so many fans? A lot of people are going to say, well, of course I knew. I don't think I fully realized it until watching this in the court of public opinion and the number of people defending him, standing behind him, and really villainizing Amber Heard because of the support they give Johnny Depp.
Once again, true honor talking to Ashley Willcott, a former judge, trial lawyer, and mediator host of Court TV's live coverage weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I want to say thank you for taking time out of your super busy schedule to talk to us today.
Having me. Have a great one.
I Am Refocus Radio is brought to you by Foo 4 Star and Holy Crab. Foo 4 Star is a family-owned Asian restaurant in San Antonio, Texas. We have been a local favorite for Asian cuisine for over 10 years. With nothing but full smiles and fast service, you'll be leaving satisfied. Come on in for some authentic Vietnamese food. Holy Crab is one-of-a-kind Cajun Creole-style seafood restaurant located in Universal City, Texas. We offer traditional seafood items as well as chicken and steak. We also offer seafood boils. Come give us a try. You won't be disappointed. You can find these two eateries in Universal City, Texas at 2921 Pat Booker Road.